Hi everybody! Welcome to video number 6. We're so glad you're here. This is a Q&A about being married for 6 months.
Here we're coming at you with some questions from ChatGPT. So we hope that this is encouraging to those of you who are engaged, maybe also married, newly married, or are maybe even single and thinking of marriage and just being like, wow, what crazy things happen in those first 6 months. Because everything in your life changes. Literally everything changes. And so we want to just share what it's been like for us. We are not counselors. We're not experts at marriage.
Pastors.
Freaking so ever.
Nothing.
But we just wanted to share realistically what it was like for us and what it's been like for us and what it's going to be like for us. All the things. So, first question from ChatGPT. XOXO. What are some of the biggest adjustments you had to make during the first 6 months of marriage, Jacob? Share with people.
The biggest adjustment that we made was we moved 9 hours away from our home. And we found that moving very early on in our marriage revealed many things about ourselves that we didn't even know. Yeah. So that was challenging. Imagine you're somewhere, you know everything about where you're at. You go somewhere else, you don't know anything. So the inside, all the ugly things inside of you come like, and they come just straight like at your spouse.
But also, like, every anxiety that you're feeling of, like, new city, new state, new friends, new workplace, like, literally everything that you would experience by yourself in that way is now then given to the other person. And then also on top of that, you're like, what even is marriage? Wild.
How did you learn to communicate better? I learned how to communicate to Erica by means of learning how she talks. Like, the way she speaks, like, literally matters, because I might say something a certain way that I know how to say, and the way I said that might be mean something very different for Erica, even though we're literally speaking English.
I think something that we have been learning is that what you say and how you say can be two completely different things. All right, next question. What advice would you give to couples who are struggling with balancing their individual needs with their responsibilities as a team?
I believe that a healthy couple can actually achieve what both sides need. And I think that I've seen us do that, where I have something that I need done or to deal with or want to do or whatever, and you also have something that might need to be done or might need to get done. I think honestly, like, our needs are like a giant puzzle. All you need to do is like lay everything out, get it oriented in a way that like you can kind of understand, and then like lay out the way that you're going to get it done. There are situations, however, where like you can't get both sides. You can't get both wants and needs.
An example of this is if maybe one of us is not having a very good mental health day. Yeah. And like doing a task like putting away the dishes could feel genuinely monumental and feel like it is impossible to get it together and put the dishes away. And that person needs to rest and the other person needs the house to be clean. You both need the house to be clean. You both need the dishes to be done. Yeah. But one person is like, oh, wait, I can compromise and I can sacrifice and put the dishes away right now and serve you in this way. Yeah. And I think when you notice the needs is actually when service comes into play.
What have you found, remember this is fast, what have you found to be the most effective ways to resolve conflicts in your relationship?
Oh my gosh, as the queen, Kris Jenner has said.
Oh yeah.
Communicate, and then
communicate. That was the best marriage advice we've ever gotten, and we got it on our honeymoon while watching the Kardashians at 2 a.m.
Well, yeah, it was this.
It was honestly divine.
We got room service, beers, and cake, and watched the Kardashians at 2 a.m. It
was amazing.
How did you know that your partner was the right person to marry, and what advice do you have for people who are still searching for their partner?
I knew that Erica was the right person to marry because I had a very clear picture of what my wife was going to look like, who she was going to be before I met her. There is a woman if you're a man, there's a woman in your heart that you know deep down you have a dream woman. There is a dream woman deep down in there. I don't know if you've ever talked about it before, brought it to another guy in your life or leader in your life, but like say it out loud. I talked about what this woman looked like with my counselor, with my best friends, with leaders in my life all the time. Erica, lo and behold, just was that person. She was that dog. She was in the cage. She was like, oh.
I was that dog.
Don't call your wife a dog.
That's a really good soundbite, Jacob.
How have you maintained intimacy and connection in your relationships despite busy schedules or other challenges? We have maintained intimacy by making it a priority, understanding that it is a foundational communication tactic, and recognizing that it is just banging.
Like, you may be tired, you might have a long day at work. What a better opportunity to get out your frustrations of the work day.
Than to ruin a bed frame. You never know.
Oh my God. Don't take your anger out on your spouse, but like, you know.
What have you learned about each other that you didn't know before getting married?
Okay, Jacob, like I was saying earlier, he was disciplined. And I was like, oh man, that's like so attractive. He's so disciplined. This boy is like literally so particular. Discipline and routine are two different things. A disciplined boy does not mean that he's a freak about his routine boy. And this boy is a freak about his routine. Like 30 minutes off of waking up in the morning is like game over. What did I learn about myself? That I have OCD.
She had no idea.
A life-altering definition of what's been wacko in my brain for 25 years. I'm not even 25. 23 years.
I was like, she became woke to her mental health during our engagement. Oh, what are some of your favorite memories from your first 6 months of marriage? We've gone on a lot of really beautiful dates.
I know.
And traveled to some really cool places. We've traveled a lot.
Right. We go on weekly dates. Prioritize that.
So far, we're going strong on the weekly dates.
And they change our lives. Love them. Well, my birthday, and we had all the holidays, which was so fun that we got married, like, right before all the holidays. Yeah. Like, some people are like, don't do that, super stressful, but, like, we loved it, because we just got to, like, celebrate. Everyone got to celebrate.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh my God, at, like, Christmas parties, it's like, what happened? We're married. All the single ladies, not a single lady. All the single ladies, not a single lady. That's it. Nice. Good job.
Well, we hope you guys were encouraged by this, or just took something away that maybe you can implement into like your relationship.
Yeah.
Or you can be like, oh wow, that actually was an eye opener to what actually marriage looks like. Because I know for me, I was like super freaked out by marriage and was like, whoa, I have to sign my life away. My needs are never gonna be met. It's only gonna be about the other person. Like, LOL.
Yeah.
But
didn't happen. Crazy. Yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today, guys. We really appreciate it. Like Erica said, we hope you took something away from this. Bye.